and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am sharing some hairstyles. I haven't done a hairstyling video in ages, so warning right now, I may be a little rusty at this, but I wanted to share some trendy 2023 hairstyles that you should try this year. Maybe try one, maybe try two, maybe try all of them. And if you do, I would love to see pictures, so make sure you tag me on Instagram or Facebook or even Twitter. Tag me in your pictures so I can see. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's hairstyling video. Starting with heatless curls. Heatless curls are such a trend right now on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts. Everybody wants to master and nail the heatless curls. So this really is a test right here. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I did twisted braids, and I do have a tutorial on how to do these twisted braids, so I will leave that linked in the cards. But I did that, and now we're going to let this go and see what we are working with. Again, this could be a total fail, but we'll see, And I'm gonna go with fail. Yesterday, I tried the t-shirt trend. So I had a t-shirt, put it on my head, and then wrapped all of my hair around it. I did get better results from that, so maybe I'll just play around with the t-shirt method a little bit more. But we are going to start with a kind of fun sideways part. So right now I have a middle part. I think we're just gonna go like this way. So I'm just gonna go like that. There we go. So we have a part here, and I know we still have our middle part here, but that's okay. But we are gonna work with this part, and now we're gonna just take some hair from this side. Let me just kind of do a little section here, right by my ear. Okay, I'm gonna take a good little like 1-inch chunk of hair, and we're gonna just do a simple 3-strand braid here. Now we'll secure it with a little elastic. So now I'm just gonna tug at the braid a little bit, add just a little bit of volume. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to take the hair and place it right over where there's kind of this like divide between our sideways part, our middle part. We're gonna place this braid right at the top, and then bobby pin it right behind our ear. And then we have a little bit of texture with our hair, so it's not like pinned straight. But here is the first hairstyle. Super simple, super quick to just throw together, but it kind of just gives you this polished look. But also with this diagonal side part, it's a little intro back into the deep side parts, which, spoiler alert, is a trend coming back. And I know all of Gen Z is just hating so hard right now, but I'm telling you, the side part is coming back. Now moving on to hairstyle number 2, we're getting into the deep side part. Now don't get me wrong, I love me a good center part, but I love the volume that you can get from a deep side part, and that is what we're gonna focus on today. So you wanna start from your eyebrow. You can use a comb, you can use a brush, or you can just use your finger. Go from like the arch part of your eyebrow and just go straight back, and we're gonna flip all this hair, and that's gonna be our rough little side part. And you want to add some texture to your hair just to help bring it to life, bring more volume. You can absolutely tease this part. I don't think it's totally necessary if you just take your flat iron and add a little bit of texture. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm not curling all of my hair, but I'm just adding a few waves to just a few pieces. That was like a total of like 5 or 6 pieces that I curled, but it just adds some texture to the hair, and there's just so much more volume on this side. You can add a little hairspray if you want, but that is pretty much it. Look, 2-second hairstyle, but there you go. If you haven't tried a deep side part yet, please let this be your reminder to try it out today. Moving on to hairstyle number 3, we're going to have lots of volume, lots of texture, and we're really gonna emphasize some face framing pieces, some bangs. If you have bangs or layers, this is gonna be perfect. If not, you can still achieve this style. It's just not going to be as voluminous, but you can still do this hairstyle for sure. So you wanna start by taking the front section of your hair. You can use a comb if you'd like. Okay, we have sort of this rough little section here. I'm gonna brush it out. So you want to have a flat iron or curling iron available, or even a blow dryer, just some sort of hot tool, and then a like Velcro roller, or it doesn't even have to be Velcro, just any sort of large roller. If you have a flat iron or a curling iron, you want to go ahead and curl that front section. Just get it nice and hot. While it's hot, you want to grab your roller, stick your hair on, and roll it back. And you want to just take some bobby pins to bobby pin that down. If you have some pieces here on the side that are kind of hanging off, it just means you grabbed too wide of a section, but it's okay. We'll leave it like that. And then you just leave it as is, let it set and cool in this style. And if you didn't have a flat iron or a curling iron to get that heat on the hair beforehand, you want to take a blow dryer then, roll your hair up, pin it like so, and then maybe like hold on to it a little, and then take your blow dryer, just pretend this is a blow dryer, blow the hair so it gets nice and hot in that style, and then you can go about your morning routine, do your like makeup, or finish the rest of your hair, or if you work from home, get started on some work as you let this set. For me, I'm going to go ahead and curl some of these pieces. I'm not doing a full-on curl, I'm just adding more texture, just like the previous hairstyles. I definitely want to come back and make a video all about heatless curls because I'm trying to master it. I want to master heatless curls for my thick hair. Okay, we have some texture in our hair, which is probably really hard to see on camera because since my hair is so dark and I'm getting rid of my balayage, you really can't see a lot of dimension in my dark hair, but it's okay. There's texture. The longer you leave this on, the better, but I would recommend at least 15 to 30 minutes minimum, or go a whole hour if you possibly can, but I'd say 15 to 30 minutes is a good start for your curler. So maybe you could be having your hair in this style like on your commute. Maybe you drive to work and maybe it's like a 15-30 minute drive. There you go. You can have this in your hair as you're commuting. Okay, it's been some time. Let's see what we're working with. So we're just gonna let this out, flip it up. Sometimes you gotta zhuzh it. So my quote bangs or layers are very, very long, so you can see kind of the swoop goes a bit lower, but if you have like bangs or shorter layers, it's gonna be higher. But there is what this hairstyle looks like. I think it is super quick and easy to do, but it just adds this volume and texture to your hair, and I just love having these very like cute, subtle face framing pieces. If you do want these pieces to be a bit curlier and bouncier, I would recommend using a smaller curl than this. I do have smaller ones. This is my largest one, but I like the large one, how it gives this very subtle swoop to your hair, and it just frames your face really, really nicely. And finally, for this last hairstyle, I wanted to do a cute little updo kind of moment, pigtail moment. You'll want to have some texture in your hair already, and then you want to take tiny little elastics. If they match your hair color, that's best, but I only have white and then like rainbow colors, so white was the most neutral, so we're gonna go with that. You want maybe 4 to 6 tiny little elastics. And so what you wanna do is leave your like bangs or face framing pieces out. So that whole part that we just curled, we'll leave that out and we'll start from right behind. So you wanna take a small little section. And for this one, you may want to use your little comb just to make nice clean edges and lines. So we have our first section here, just like that. I'm gonna take a tiny little hair tie and tie that. Once we have that, you're going to want to loosen it just a little bit, and then create a little hole like so, and we're gonna flip this right through there. Then I'm just going to tighten that. So we have our first little knot or loop right there, and now we're going to do the exact same thing. We're gonna get another section right behind that. So now we're gonna take another elastic and tie that. And then you guessed it, we are going to do the same thing here. Loosen it a bit so you can create a little hole or pocket, and then just flip your little ponytail through there. You can totally leave this as is and then just do the same thing on the next side and then be done with it. But we're actually gonna take it one step further and grab one final section back here. And we're going to gather all of this and create a little bun. How cute is that little guy right there? So now we're just gonna do the same thing on the next side. And dun 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 dun, that is it for this hairstyle. I think it's a super easy and subtle way to add this like very girly, flirty look to your hairstyle. So I am obsessed with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and these hairstyles. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, and again, if you try any of these, make sure you tag me on social so I can see them. And I think that is about it. If you have any requests for what you'd like to see in my next video, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!